Which biome has the most biodiversity? Grasslands, deciduous forest, taiga or boreal forest, or tropical rainforest? Good. Moving on. Last but not least, which of the following is an animal that does not live in the tropical rainforest? Sloth, squirrel, monkey, or bear? Good? Wonderful. Now we will dive into the lesson. But first, since I like the guitar so much, it is a challenge for me to bring to you the guitar in almost every lesson that I teach. And in this one, we're talking about 6 biomes. We've got 6 strings on this guitar. And it just so happens that the notes that we have here will correlate with the biome. Boreal Forest, deciduous forest. Boreal Forest is higher up on the equator. The deciduous forest is lower. Now we have the B string, which is B for Brazil. This is a black mamba that lives in Brazil. And a lot of guitars are made from Brazilian rosewood. Now we have your biotic and abiotic features. Biotic living, abiotic not living. And we'll get into a little bit of around here a little bit later when we talk about the deciduous forest. So that's the B string. G, grasslands. The grasslands are just exactly what they say they are. They're an area that is made up of mostly grass-like features. D, the D string, desert. We've got arid areas. The etymology of desert is comes from desertum, which means abandoned. You look at a desert, there's nothing there. A is variable for Arctic, cold, which would also be the tundra. And then, of course, we talked about this F right here, the deciduous forest, which is where Tennessee is. And as a matter of fact, Tennessee has a rainforest as well. It's called the temperate rainforest. It's because they've got more than average amount of rainfall. Now, if you've got your chart there, we're going to highlight some information that isn't on that chart that I'm going to give to you. If you look over where it says deciduous forest, they get 150 centimeters of rain per year. If you right above that, if you want to put the number 59, that's about 59 or 60 inches. Remember in the quiz, 2 features that determine a biome. And if you chose temperature and rainfall, then very good. And deciduous forest average annual temperature is 50 degrees. So up above, 59, down below, put your 50 degrees. For desert, the average annual rainfall in the desert in California is 9.84 inches and with an average temperature of 55 degrees. A lot of what we're going to be talking about is in North America so that it relates more to us. Grasslands, they get 29.5 inches of rain with an average temperature of 34.6 degrees. And if you think about it, that makes sense because it's just wide open area. There's no trees that block the cold or anything. Now, with the rainforest, since I did bring it up and I mentioned Brazil, they get almost 100 inches of rain per year. And in the temperate forest, rainforest, here we have 58 inches of rain per year in the temperate